I'm Jesse May. Welcome to the final heat of the PartyPoker.com Late Night Poker Ace Tournament, where we aim to find the best amateur poker player in the UK. 6 final table seats already filled. Who will be next? Will it be a woodpecker or a pigeon? Let's meet the players.
In seat 1, IT consultant Mike Shaw from Kemberley in Surrey. Mike likes to race cars in his spare time. He'll be hoping to find the right gears tonight. In seat 2, 24-year-old Neil Jervis from Belfast. Neil is currently in the middle of a traveling holiday and has flown back especially from New Zealand just to play here tonight. In seat 3, Marcel Rocash from Stoke-on-Trent. Marcel has been playing poker off and on for 15 years, but only started playing online in the last few months. In seat 4, Paul Davies from Burtonwood near Warrington. Paul teaches at Winterton Comprehensive School, and he's an experienced player who's been playing online poker for 2 years. In seat 5, television editor Miles Adam from Reigate in Surrey. Miles is another experienced player. He's a regular at the Gutshot Poker Club in London. In seat 6, 35-year-old Paul McPhillips from Edinburgh. Paul's been playing online poker for 18 months and also plays some home games with his mates. Flipping the toads from the hole are Marina Kremser and Peter Schmidt from Vienna. And of course, keeping everything right is tournament referee Thomas Kremser from the International Poker Federation.
Ready to roll here in the PartyPoker.com Late Night Poker Ace Tournament. This heat featuring 6 amateur players will be playing down to 1. 12,000 pounds in chips on the table. Someone will have them all. And I'm lucky to be joined by serial tournament winner, Simon Aces Trumper.
Pass.
Evening, Simon.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Call.
Very good.
Pass. Pass.
They're straight into the action here.
Check. Check. Thank you. Chips, please.
And we're three-way
Three
here.
players.
Mike and the big blinds. And action will be on Paul
Check.
Davies first.
Check.
He's a school
All
teacher
checks. 3 players.
from up in Warrington. And I do
Check.
believe he's flopped 2 pair.
75.
The bet has
Pass.
come
Thank you.
from Miles Adam, who's only got a 10 high, stone cold bluff.
Call.
Paul Davies is playing the role of the trapper.
I like the way Paul's played this hand. Check the flop and just flat called on the turn. Hoping to get another bet out of Miles.
Well, he's done the right thing. Miles is
2
drawing
pairs.
completely dead. That didn't help him. And look at that look. Miles says, can you possibly have anything? Because I don't.
Check.
How deep do you want to go, Miles?
200.
Uh-oh.
Well, Paul couldn't have played this any more perfect if he read the perfect chapter on how to play this hand. Just checking. Have I really got 2 pair here?
I thought I had a queen 7. I still do.
Call. Showdown, please.
Well, that was a bit timid, but Miles Adam forced to show the bluff, 10 high, and 2 pair on the flop.
2 pairs,
Miles says,
queens.
what have I got myself into here? First pot, Paul Davis way.
Yeah, and a nice sized pot there, Jesse. I mean, the blinds are only 25, but that pot stacked up to over 300.
I started playing poker with some friends years ago, but then never really took it up seriously. And then a couple of years ago I started playing online. I have one friend who every time I've played against him he's taken my money, so I don't tend to win against some of my friends.
It'll be Miles Adam under the gun, and Miles has a bit of an American flavor to his poker. The first time he picked
Pass.
up 2 cards was back in 1992 at the
Pass.
Bicycle Club in Los
Pass.
Angeles, where he was hanging out for about 6 months.
Call.
And well, he's been playing since the early days of Hold'em.
Check. Thank you.
Miles, of course, could have an interesting conversation with Mike. Mike, who races cars. Miles used to be a television
3
editor.
players.
Worked for Bernie Eccleston. Travelled the world with Formula One.
Check. Check.
No raise in this pot. There's 75 pounds in the kitty.
Check.
And
Or check. Three
nobody
players.
wants to have a bet at it. That 9 has paired the board.
Check. Or check.
Oh,
Three
it
players.
could have changed things. Paul Davis, he
200.
had 3 9s. Now he's made a straight, but Marcel has caught up as well. And if Paul Davis doesn't learn to bet his hand, this is what's going to be happening to him, Simon.
Yeah, that's right, Jesse. It's all right to trap once, but when you make a set with a straight draw on the turn, a little bet would have been good.
Pass. Shut
Not
up.
all trappers
Straight.
wear fur hats.
Straight.
Marcel
Split pot.
in the black felt. These guys happy to just split it in two.
I'm not sure Paul's happy about it, but Marcel's delighted.
So how do you play Texas Hold'em? Well, the action begins with each player receiving 2 cards face down from the dealer. These are called hole cards. The 2 players to the immediate left of the dealer pose 2 compulsory bets, which are known as the blinds. These bets help to get the action going. Play then proceeds in a clockwise direction. With each player having to make a betting decision, they can call or match the bet, raise, which means to put more money in the pot, or they can fold their cards and get right out of there. Once the initial round of betting is over, the dealer reveals the flop. 3 community cards dealt face up in the middle of the table. More betting follows, then comes a 4th card, or the turn card, and a 5th card, known as the river. Players must make the best 5-card poker hand using the 7 cards available. Once the betting is over, the players reveal their cards, and the player with the best hand wins the pot.
Lot of prizes on offer
Pass.
for the lucky few
Pass.
to make it through.
Raise 100.
Raise to 100.
And the Stoke Meister has raised it up 100 pounds straight.
Into the path of our chip leader, Paul Davis, and he's found a hand on the button. Does he want to take on Marcel? No, he
Pass.
doesn't.
Pass.
Pass.
Well, so far Marcel has made 2 hands that are better than his lay down.
Call.
And now the only guy who can't beat him at this stage, Paul McPhillips, taking a flip-flop. 225 in the center. And
2 players.
we have action.
You couldn't ask for a better flop, could you?
100. Call. Thank you.
Well, Paul doesn't want to make 2 pair here.
I mean, Paul McPhillips loving this flop. It's a straight flush
100.
draw. Unfortunately, Marcel has the queen of diamonds, but Paul McPhillips in a very strong position. He has the 2 10s, he has the diamond draw, and anything but a jack or 9 on this river will see him the winner.
Small bet here, probably get
200.
called. No, he
Pass.
got away from it. Well, Marcel showing some experience there.
Nice pot.
Paul McPhillips, 35 years old from Edinburgh. Happy to rake one down. Always settles your nerves, that first pot. Welcome back to the final heat of Late Night Poker Ace, where all 6 players remain. The winner tonight will secure the last automatic seat in the grand final. The runner-up goes into the lottery of the semis.
Raise to 100. Call. Call.
It's been raised and called. Neil has gotten serious all of a sudden. He's got 2 10s and isn't sure where he's at.
Oh, well,
3
look at
pocket
this.
pairs here.
Pass.
You don't often see this, do you, in a 6-handed game? Except online, of course.
I know a fella in the last heat who'd have played these.
Pass.
Did he win? He won.
Wow. Imagine if this came a 10-high flop.
You can have my point, guys.
Pass.
So we're going to see a flop. 3 players, all got a pair. Obviously, Mike Shaw's leading at the moment, but the flop could change everything.
3 players.
Boy, somehow the flop avoided a 3-10 or queen, and now Mike Shaw has slowed down. He's scared of the ace.